evermore. Welcome to my live stream. My last live stream of 2020. Got to let everybody know I'm live. Yeah, baby. Evermore. Okay, let me. Oh, hey, Wild Bill. What do you mean that's no good? Yo, baby. And I guess I'm in the dark right now. Maybe I should turn a light on. Just for a little bit. Now let's see who shows up. And yeah, hey, let me go through. Hey, country fan. And hey, Wild Bill. Wild Billy Goat. Oh, yeah, that CD I had. Oh, come on. You know you love data. A second. Now let's see. Who else shows up? Wild Bill, that's funny. Oh, hey, Elsa. Yeah, baby. It's been so long since I live streamed. It's almost like I forgot how to do an intro. Oh, hey, Trish. Here listening but can't chat. Here listening but can't chat. Hands are a little busy but still listening. Oh, okay. That's awesome, Trish. I mean that you're still listening. Yeah, I wasn't sure who was going to show up tonight because unless I announced it enough times to let people know I was streaming tonight. But yeah, hey, Elsa. And I don't know, I can't remember if I said Trish's name loud enough, so I'll say it again. Trish, Ice Pitch Queen. I sent message on Trip's script for Messenger. Oh, okay. Thank you, country fan. Especially now since I'm not on Facebook right now. Damn the devil. I hope I can be back on Facebook again eventually. Although, which is actually kind of ironic because there was something trending on Twitter earlier that said hashtag delete Facebook. So I don't know what Facebook did to piss some people off, but apparently some people got it to trend, started a hashtag delete Facebook. But yeah, I may wait a few more minutes, and then I'll start getting into, I guess, what I'm gonna be talking about tonight. Oh yeah, was a damn it woman. I always love it when Elsa puts the crying faces. Or actually, Robert does it sometimes too. But I don't know. I just find that emoji so funny for some reason. But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm just doing pretty good. Haven't really done much today. Pretty much stayed home. Although I'll probably be seeing my sister tomorrow. I mean, so she could take me to the store to get a few things. Yeah, I said, what do you think? They censor and fact check everything. Facebook suck. Yeah. Well, I mean, well, I know a lot of people say that, but a lot of people still decide to keep Facebook or to stay like, I don't know. I just felt like, because to get something to trend on Twitter, I mean, there has to be like thousands and thousands of people like tweeting it. So apparently, I don't know, Facebook, I don't know, do they do a new update or something? Because the reason why I say this, because I remember when I was on Facebook, the updates. Oh my God! Like some of the updates just it took some like getting used to, and some of them just seemed flat out weird. I mean, like they say, like what's not broke. I mean, like don't fix what's not broke, or how the sayings go. Like or if it's not broke, don't fix it. So yeah. So I just woke up. So yeah, that's okay. Did you get enough sleep? Well, basically, LOL. What you doing, Trish? LOL. Yeah. Actually, I'm curious too. Oh, country friend said, I'm watching Christmas Vacation on AMC Center Off. Holy shit, not Martin, but not fat ass. What the heck? That was so funny. Yeah. Oh, hey, Richard. Yeah, Elle said, I want to delete my Facebook, but then I won't be able to chat with you guys. I mean, I can actually understand that. Like, I'll be honest with you, even when I like was fighting with Facebook, like, because I don't know, Facebook had been my life for like the last 10 years. Like, I literally, I can't believe. I guess since I mean, I guess since some of the things I wanted to talk about tonight had to do with some bad habits that I've had over the years and things I've struggled with. I guess I don't want to say that I've had any addictions or anything like that, but since it kind of goes into what else I'll be talking about, I guess I'll say this. There was a point in my life when I felt like I was addicted to Facebook in a way. Like, see, that's the thing. I always told my family that I mean, like I'm addicted to like social media, I guess, like Facebook and Twitter because I mean, and YouTube because I've always been on those platforms for years, and there's usually a lot of stuff you can do on social media. I mean, if you're like thinking about all the positives and things, but I always told my family that at least I'm not addicted to drugs because I've never been like been addicted to anything else. But I mean, but I always said that. I mean, I literally when I first started on Facebook back in 2009 or so, I started going to this it like I started going back to school because like fun fact about me, I actually was kind of like a high school dropout, even though I had actually been in high school for 4 years. It's just I had to repeat both ninth and 10th grade, and then I ended up like basically dropping out. So then I started going back to school in 2010 and started going to like this technology center. And I mean, I was trying to. I think my major or whatever I was getting into was like commercial photography because there was always something I was interested in. And believe it or not, Facebook kind of got in the way of my schooling, I guess, back in 2010. I got in trouble for getting on Facebook on the computer at school. Yeah. Oh, okay, let me look back in the comments. Okay. Because I guess it's okay to say fat ass, but not holy shit. Yeah. I said, not really, but oh well. Oh. Yeah, I said, it's not social media anymore. It's socialist media. True. Then while Bill does crying face, missed you last night. I was like, Yeah, I mean, I was there. I was actually there while Bill streamed last night, but I actually was kind of late. We're actually, yeah, I guess pretty late. It was almost an hour when I finally, I guess, like showed up, and it was mostly because I was watching a video and eating. But yeah, I noticed that you weren't there last night, Elsa. So I assumed you were trying to get some sleep so you could be here tonight. I guess. Mm. Mm. Let's see. But yeah, as I said, I'm sorry, Bill. I was going to be there, but I had such a hard time falling asleep because it's so damn hot. Oh, damn. Well, but it says because you're so. Oh. Hello, Wildbush comment because you're so damn hot. LOL. Also, this whole week has been difficult. Yeah, to be honest, it's been the same way with me. Actually, I said not me, Bill. Yeah, Richard said, "Yeah, Frozen Girl, we needed you to put Taylor down." LOL. Well, damn the devil. But yeah, it's kind of like actually that's kind of true. Also about what you said about like Facebook. It's not social media anymore. Well, not just Facebook in general, but social media like in general is like socialist media. Like everybody's like I don't know because I remember social media before there was like so many like influencers and I don't know like TikTokers or whatever they're called, like or even before there was like YouTubers, like because back in like 2010, 2011, I don't know if anyone was actually considered a YouTuber. It was more of there were people on YouTube that loved to make videos. I mean, so I don't. I think the first time I actually heard the term YouTuber was actually like 2014, 2015. But yeah, it was around then when certain things started getting popular, I guess, that shouldn't have ever been popular because it just, I don't know, it was just bad all around. And I don't know, like bad influences and especially on like the youth and the younger generation. And now like everybody's just, I don't know, like technology is so advanced now, like that, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah, I said I'll put Taylor down as much as I can on Trish's streams. LOL. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh no, Bill, definitely not me. Hmm. Yeah. Robert said he would join when he gets home. Oh, that's great. Well, Bill, can't wait to see Roberto. Roberto. Yeah, good said. Country said, Robert not home right now. She'd join as soon as he gets home. Oh, then Country fan, let me know at the same. Same time. Well, Bill did. Yeah. Well, but so, oh yeah, you Elsa. So yeah. Everybody have a great holiday. It's hard to believe that there's only like 4 days left of the year. Yeah, 4 days left of 2020, which is actually why I put it on the bottom here. See ya. Won't want to be a 2020. Plus, I added plus hashtag free Britney because oh my god. I mean that part 4 of that Britney documentary that me and Trish have been like really into lately. I don't know. That was that. In my opinion, that was one of the best. Well, pretty much that was probably the best video in the whole series, in my opinion, because of what they covered and they talked about, and it's just so well edited and everything. But it makes me so excited for the next part because I feel like the next part is when we're going to be getting into some of the more current stuff that's been going on in this year because. Because the video, the part 4 basically covered between 2013 and 2019, pretty much around that time period. But there's been a lot of shit going on with Britney this year, and Britney's been like uploading like videos to like her Instagram all year long, and a lot of her fans think that these videos that Britney has been posting are basically signs and cries for help, and not to mention some of the things she says in her videos recently is, I don't know, it's just very strange the way like her body movement and the way she like. I don't know, just the way she acts it's almost like she's like on high alert at all times. Like, am I supposed to be in front of a camera right now? Am I supposed to say this? Like I don't know, like she's scared or something. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Richard said, "Fun album sucks, LL." And I also said more like free us, hashtag free us from Britney. Yeah. Oh. Like looking back in the comments here. Won't help arguing with you tonight, Bill. Yeah, Richard said, I never thought I would be live or put stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I love how you said that, Elsa. More like hashtag free us from Britney. Elsa, Richard, I assume that's a new name for Hootad. Yeah. Well, but so, Alvin, I got a new episode for my podcast. Oh, that's awesome, well, Bill. Or definitely have to check it out. Or you could, I don't know, send a link to it on MeWe or Skype or something, or in like one of the Tripsels groups because I didn't know you had a new podcast. Mm. Mm. Kaiju fan's so funny right now. So hilarious. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Wild Bill. No, sir. I'll check out your podcast later today, Bill. Yeah. Mm. Mm. So yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, I can't believe like 2020 is almost over. Mm. Although someone made a joke or comment, I think in Wild Bill's stream last night, it was like stop talking about how 2020 is almost over because I mean it like on New Year's Eve, it may change to December 32nd, 2020. Like 2020 is never going to end. The Wild Bill said, "That's right, ass man." Oh, because Richard said, "Chris, she is a big hottie." Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Mm. But yeah, I guess I could talk about like some of the other things I was going to talk about tonight. like, cause like I'm trying to become like more, I guess, more like an open and honest version of myself. Because for the last, like, I don't know, I feel like for the last few years, it's like, I don't know, I always have like this bad habit of like sugarcoating everything. Like even when something's bothering me, I'd still be like I'm fine. Like I don't know. I act like I'm so tough, I guess, or that I can deal with this or deal with that, or I just don't want to put my problems on someone else. Like I try to fix things myself. Even my sister knows this. I because I don't know. I sometimes I feel like I'm a burden on everyone else just because I need their help sometimes. Like or I said, stop it. You guys shouldn't lie like that. What? Like saying that I'm fine when I'm not. I don't know. I don't know because I mean, where a lot of guys say that's what like that those are some like the biggest lies that I guess females tell is I mean they always say they're fine when they're not. The thing is, I've always been like that as well. But yeah, not like I'm a full-fledged guy. I mean, so I don't know. Because said my nose hasn't grown. I'm telling the truth. Yeah. Oh, LOL, Chris. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, uh, that's so funny. Well, craziness. Yeah. No, I was talking to them saying I'm hot. Oh. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or talking to them because. Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh no, I was just so confused, and I was like, oh, maybe I set off something. I don't know. But yeah, I love country friends like joke about like my nose hasn't grown. I'm telling the truth, like he's Pinocchio or something. I know. I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I do the same thing, Alvin. I think we all do. Yeah, well, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people are like that, especially in my condition, my situation, how things are with me. Um, I don't know, like, because sometimes I've had like to ask for help, but it's not only that, because sometimes it's like my sister, like I'll ask my sister like if she can take me to the store or do this for me, do that for me, because I mean I don't drive, so I'm like very limited on transportation, and so sometimes I need help from like my family members, and I don't know. There's been times I've asked my sister for help for this or that before, and she acts like she's doing me the biggest favor in the world. Like, like she'll like pick me up, like take me to the store, but have an attitude the whole way to the store and the whole way back. And I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "I want to talk about it." And when you talk to me that way, it makes me feel really awful, and I don't know, I don't know, it just, I mean, because I didn't do anything to anybody. I'm actually just like living my life, trying to start a conversation or do a little bit small talk, so there's no just silence. Like, so then when I'm like, it's like talking to a piranha or something. Like I say something like right in my face, which is actually ironic because I've had moments like that with my mom that or some of the worst memories I could think of like that I've had with my mom before. Okay, let me read back in the comments. Oh yeah, as it or Bill was saying because she's hot, hot, hot. I don't have air conditioning, Bill. What you going to say now? Richard said, if I say someone is hot, they are. I don't look at people that way, Elsa. Elsa said, I'm not Bill. I'm Frozen Girl. LOL. That's funny. Well, Bill said, that's because you're so hot. Daddy quit work because it couldn't make it cool enough. And the coach said, how is your sis doing? Oh, my sis is, she's doing pretty good. Country fan. Like I said, I'll be seeing her tomorrow. Yeah. I said, LOL, she wants to bite your head off. Well, that's basically how it feels. It's like more like a figure of speech, but I don't know. It's just, like what, like I don't know, because I say something and it's just like attitude, like just complete and utter attitude thrown in my face, and that's what can make someone else pissed off, because then you're pissed off because the person that's pissed off first pissed you off for being pissed off at you, or I don't know, and so now both people are pissed off, and that's basically what happened, and that's what started fights between me and my sister before. Oh yeah. I said, yeah. Is your sister over COVID? Has her smell and taste returned? Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely better now. Elsa. Damn the devil. But yeah, my sister, she got over COVID like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, I think, or it may have been like more like a week and a half ago. Actually, it has probably been like 2 weeks now. No, no. I said, damn it, Bill, stop it. Yeah, you know you like it. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's good. So hopefully me and my sister will both be able to get to the new year 2021 like not being sick as a dog. Although I kind of think I started this year 2020 sick as a dog, because I actually was very sick New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. This I mean earlier this year, like I was so sick that I was like throwing up, and I hadn't thrown up in like 10 years, and so it really scared me. I actually came close to going to the hospital. I don't think I did, or I can't remember. Like I don't know. I feel like like a lot of what I was going through was like kind of a blur to me now. But this was before the whole pandemic started, and after, and thinking back, considering how things have gone through in 2020, I'm wondering if I actually started the year. Like if I actually had COVID at the beginning of the year, but it wasn't like mainstream yet, and the pandemic hadn't started yet. So I never got tested for, or at least back then I didn't get tested for it. But just thinking back, I was so sick, it scared me. I literally felt like I was dying. Elsa, oh no, I don't. You do, Bill. And well, but it because you got Elsa. Or you hot. Yeah. Elsa, I'm going to ignore you, Bill. Giggity go. Ja, vai. Oh, I just saw Waterville's comment from like a few minutes ago. Elsa's so hot when you stand next to her. You have to wear sunblock. Yeah, Elsa, yeah, I hate throwing up. Yeah, me too. Especially when I had thrown up, like actually thrown up in like over a decade or almost a decade ago. Because, see, that's the thing. It's crazy because growing up, I was sick a lot. Like, believe it or not, that's actually one thing that not many people know about me is I basically lived in and out of hospitals as a kid because I was always sick. Um, there was always something wrong with me, and I was going to children's hospital, or doctor's office, and getting on all kinds of prescriptions, and it was like crazy. Which is what is insane is the fact after I became like an adult, like after I turned like 18 or so, I started getting sick less and less. Like when I would get sick, it would hit me like a truck. I mean, anytime I got sick, and it was only like once or twice a year that I would get that bad sick. Um, but I mean, when it used to be like almost every other week or once a month or something, because I used to get sick so much growing up. But I hadn't really thrown up since like 2007, 2008, and then all of a sudden, like we're literally ending this past decade. Keep in mind, it's like right before New Year's, 2019, and I get sick, like real bad sick, and I couldn't sleep that night. I was trying to sleep, and all of a sudden I wake because I knew something. I knew I felt weird, and then all of a sudden I wake up. I get up, and I was like, I think I need to go to the bathroom, and I thought I was just gonna like I don't know do regular like bathroom stuff, not trying to put it like too much details in there, but I ended up throwing up in the process when I was not expecting to. It just like hit me like in the bathroom, and that's when I was like, oh god, like I still can't believe it because I don't know. I was like, I went when I went back to bed because I was so scared and I still felt really sick. I even had like a trash can by my bed and everything. Like I was like trying to prepare myself because I real hate throwing up, and bring back flashbacks of when I was a kid. Because I remember getting real bad sick on a road trip one time with my mom and my sisters back in like 2001, 2002. Like this was years and years ago. Like this was like over a decade ago as well. And back when my sisters and I were pretty much still kids, and like that's basically what it gave me flashbacks of when I got sick one time drinking. And what is ironic is I was drinking Mountain Dew on a road trip with my mom, my sister. Where it was kind of a road trip. We were basically going to pick up my dad because my dad was a truck driver at the time, and it was kind of a long road trip because we're picking him out. I'm picking up our dad. I mean, my dad in like another town. I mean, it was still in Oklahoma, but I don't know. It felt like a road trip, and my dad was a truck driver at the time, which he only was a truck driver temporarily though, only for like 3 or 4 months. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, I haven't thrown up since 2010. Yeah. Well, I could probably say the same. I don't think I threw up in my own. I just it just I don't know. Like I'm wondering if throwing up more is more like a thing. Like I don't know, like when you're younger or something. But I guess as you get older, your immune system gets more and more developed and strengthens, and I get it because I don't know. I always thought that was weird. Why do I not throw up anymore? Which to be honest, I shouldn't even wonder about that because it's like I hate throwing up. Like I just like let it be. Like I just yeah. So I remember that day, March 25th, because I caught this horrible stomach bug and it wasn't fun. Yeah, very true, Elsa. Yeah. Richard said, "So how was your day, Alvin?" It's been pretty good. Well, pretty okay, I guess. Not much really happened today. Or not much really happened today. Oh, that's funny, Richard. Guess I have to ignore you then because there's no way I'm coming on camera. So I guess you'll never know. And then Wild Bear cries. Well, damn. But yeah, since I was like gonna be talking about like I guess bad habits I've had, what not many people know about me, and I feel like this has always been my worst enemy growing up. This has been the number one thing, and I don't really talk about it because it really has. Sometimes it gets so bad, it gets so bad for me that I feel like it's came close to like ruining my life in a way. Like it's taken over because it's the only thing that like bothers me the most, and that is I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Like, I mean, it's not like a big deal. Like, I mean, because I know a lot. I mean, I know it may like it's common for a lot of people, and there are some people that have it in my family, but I just don't know if they have it to the extent that I do. And that is the fact that I have OCD, like obsessive compulsive disorder, and sometimes it gets so bad. Like, not I don't really talk about it, but the thing is, I obsess over things without even realizing it, and it's the only thing I think about. Like, and I do this a lot. Like, I've done this like recently, but it's not just that. Sometimes it's obsessing over like little things, like things have to be a certain way, otherwise it bothers me. Like visually, like I'm like this has to be like that. This has to be like that. Like this can't be like that. Like I don't, which is crazy because my mom had OCD, but I don't think even hers was nearly as bad as mine. But I seem to like obsess over it. Yeah, that's true, Bill. Yeah, I think we all have some type of OCD. Yeah, yeah, I think that's true. That's one reason why I'm saying that's what maybe I'm thinking. Maybe there's different levels of OCD or different variations of it. That I mean, that maybe some people's OCD like doesn't bother them, like affect them as much as it does like other people. But for me, it's like it's almost like I mean it's almost like I forget to live my life because I'm obsessing over this thing or that thing, and it could be like everyday items like in the house or everyday routines, and then sometimes it could be over like TV shows and movies, and which is another thing I obsessed a lot of like cartoons and country songs and like music videos back when I was like a teenager because that's like because you know how like you always see this in movies or something like I mean like say like a middle like a elementary school or middle school or even sometimes high school kids um when they're like at school and they're supposed to be doing an assignment or something like in the classroom and they're like doodling or drawing or I don't know or like I don't know just like drawing pictures and stuff. It's like I kind of did that but different. I would write down like in my notebook like Shania Twain songs or Pokemon episodes or Dragon Ball Z episodes and like I don't know. I don't know why I obsessed over things like that, and then sometimes I would actually get in trouble for it because I would be writing down that kind of stuff that had nothing to do with school, and I and then sometimes I would actually get in detention for it. See, this thing, like a lot of people like getting in detention for just acting up in class and stuff. For me, it was basically stuff I would write in a notebook or sometimes draw in a notebook at school. Um, oh yeah. Oh, I love how Wabba said I have crazy. That Raymond said, "Oh hey, Raymond." Wabba said, "Meet, Richard is here. Meet." Yeah. I was like, we like to have things a certain way, but when it runs your life, then it becomes a problem. That's actually true. Like, I really wish I didn't have OCD as bad as I do, if that makes sense. Only because it's almost like I feel like life in general is meant to be a certain way, like which is crazy. Which is crazy to think about. Like, everything is supposed to be a certain way, and if it's not that way, it messes with the grand design of things or something. Like, that's basically what my brain is telling me. And I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This has to be right there. If this is not right there, then the world's going to explode. I mean, that basically is basically what my brain is telling. Like, that shows you just a little bit of how bad my OCD can get sometimes, which is crazy to even say, like that, because that makes it sound like I'm like mentally insane. And it's not just that; it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's because of all the other disorders that I've grown up with or past experiences that I've dealt with in my life, with like my family and my mom and dad always arguing in the middle of the night, keeping up me and my sisters up even on school nights. So, like, because sometimes my mom and my dad would fight, like argue to like 4 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes it would get like really bad, and which was one thing that gave me like extreme PTSD. Same thing with my sister, although my sister's gotten PTSD from a lot of other things as well that she's dealt with. But yeah, being obsessed with certain movies or country songs doesn't really qualify for OCD. It's more like just like something a lot. Well, I guess that is true. I don't know. For some reason, I always thought it was a part of my OCD because because I don't know, this thing. I always get told I obsess over things. Like, my mom would even say this um, to me, and maybe even some of my teachers at school, or even like other family members. My mom would always say that if I was like back in school, because I mean, I didn't get straight A's like or anything like that. I like my grades were like fairly, I guess, average most of the time, but I mean, sometimes I did get like C's or D's. But most of the time it was like A's, B's, C's. Like, I don't know, it just varied depending on the subject, and I mean the subject in school. But my mom would always say that if I was quizzed on like Shania Twain trivia or something, I would pass it with ease. Like, I would pass it with flying colors. Like, if I was quizzed on on Shania Twain or something, because I knew everything about Shania. But I mean, back when I was a teenager, because I was always fascinated by her. Same thing with like, I mean, with a lot of the other singers I was into, like Britney Spears and Avril Lavigne, and even Carrie Underwood when she started. So, I mean, yeah. Or you think it's the end of the world if things are in a certain way? Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say. Also, that that's an issue of the mind, but it would manifest itself physically. Yeah, yeah. I love it. Wobber said, "Meet, your boss is here." Yeah, as I said, maybe it's something that started happening because of your crazy life, because your life was so disorganized. You started obsessing to have things a certain way and have them perfect. Well, actually, that could be another thing, because believe it or not, sometimes I can be a perfectionist to a way. Like, things have to be sort of like, I don't know, I feel like things have to be perfect, otherwise I either like don't want to do it, like, or I like because sometimes I have given up on stuff that I've wanted to do, but I just couldn't make it happen. And so since I couldn't make it perfect, I decided to like give up on it, which was another issue that I had. Um, but yeah, like that's just something I've always had problems with, which is actually kind of crazy thinking about because of how things have gone in my life. Because when Trisha did that one stream on Robert's channel, like I think Wednesday, this past Wednesday, she did like gave a whole speech about just be yourself and things like that. And then she went like she even started talking about how her life has been and how she wasn't like there was a time when she was like a kid or something that she didn't that she wasn't being herself, like she was just trying to be liked or something. And I don't know, she realized eventually that being a like people can't really love you for you if you're not like being yourself. But the thing with me, the thing that's different with me is the fact that I mean the thing with me is I actually was myself back in like school and everything, but I got teased and like made fun of for it. So that was basically my issue, I guess. Hmm. But oh yeah, I'm trying to read. Right, I was maybe that. Oh yeah, again, that's what you said earlier. They said I'm the same way on certain things, Alvin, and that are some of the things I want to change. Nothing will ever be perfect, and that shouldn't stop me from doing them anyways. Oh yeah, that's true. Also, but but yeah, I was just saying like I don't know, my life is just I don't know. I used to because back when I was in school, I like I'll be honest with you, like say for like the whole thing with that Caden did, like the whole dead man walking thing, and I don't know, like I don't know, fake, like I don't know, pretend to be someone else and faking his death and all that. I'll be honest with you, I've never done that. I've never faked my death. I've never told some crazy lie. I can't say that I haven't lied before because I mean, of course, I don't know. I feel because I mean, I have lied and everything, pretty much get me out of trouble and stuff, like when I was younger and all that. But I didn't come up with like things like that because I want to even know how to even because I that's how the thing is. I won't lie if I'm not confident enough, like in covering up that lie because one lie turns to another lie, which turns to another lie, and then you're telling another lie to cover up that lie, and I don't know, it just becomes like a never-ending pattern. And for me, I never done that. Like anytime I lied, it always like ended there, or I mean, either I got caught or it just never got brought up again, which is actually kind of interesting thinking back now because I'm pretty sure there was like a couple lies I told to my mom when I was younger that my mom passed away before I could even tell her the truth. Same thing with my sister. I think Amy even told me some things fairly recently over the last few years that she never got to come clean about to her mom either. Which I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know. That's just kind of ironic, I guess. But I've never told a lie to like. I mean, like I've never like faked my death or anything like that. But like I was saying, back when I was like a kid and everything, I always actually was myself. I I like goofed around. I actually was a troublemaker as a kid. I got in trouble a lot actually. Um, which is kind of crazy because even though I was like a troublemaker, I at the same time I wasn't like a delinquent or anything like that. Like I never I mean, it never got so bad that my parents felt they needed to put me in like some scared straight program or anything. And I never got into drugs. I never gave into peer pressure. So I mean, so that's a plus. Which is another reason why I was saying earlier on in the stream that my parents should be proud of me that I'm addicted to social media and not drugs. But yeah, also one example is I want to eat healthier and start exercising again, but I know I would stumble and cheat. So my mind tells me I shouldn't even bother. Then I'm not going to. Then if I'm not going to do it right, yeah. I mean that's basically how it is for me. Also, oh, and that's all right. Wild Bill. Good night, Wild Bill. Thank you for hanging in there. I mean, we're in or coming to my stream for as long as you did. But yeah, good night, Wild Billy Goat, and damn the devil. I was thinking that. But yeah, I mean, I just feel a little bit better at getting some of that off of my chest, though. I mean, what I said, like about the fact that I have OCD and like I don't know. But yeah, also said social media is a drug. Well, actually, I always say social media is kind of like my drug because I mean, because it's the only thing I've known for the last 10 years or so. But if there was anything else besides social media that I could actually clarify as my ultimate drug, like there's nothing that can beat it. It would be music. Because I listen to so much music, I'm always on. See, maybe that's another thing. It's because of social media, like YouTube, for example, that that I have like I don't know a radio on hand at all times. Like because whenever I'm on YouTube, I always sometimes like have like music videos playing in the in the background while I'm doing other stuff, or I'll just love to watch music videos on YouTube. I mean, besides watching like actual videos that actual YouTubers make and all that, but a lot of the time I listen to music a lot. So, and I'm always having like my headphones on and things like that. Like always having my headphones on and listening to music. But yeah. But yeah, so for me, I guess it's music and like plus social media. But at least I'm not getting addicted to things that could potentially harm me. I guess if that makes sense, like drugs, like cigarettes and alcohol, and I don't like I don't know, cocaine or something. I don't know. Yeah. Well, but so, oh yeah, bro. Night. Glad you're back. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to be back, Wild Bill, and hopefully it's for good this time. Hmm. But yeah, I don't even know if I'll be streaming like weekly or bi-weekly, but I mean, it's either going to be one or the other. So, I mean, don't be surprised if I do skip a week here and there. I mean, if I do stream weekly, that is. I mean, because I mean, it just I don't know. You always like. I mean, you always say like Sunday's my day anyway. So I stream whenever I can. I mean, if I'm available that Sunday or if I don't have other plans. But yeah, it's glad to finally stream again. Finally, and I don't know, just talk about stuff that's going on in my life, I guess. Hmm. Yeah. So what other bad habits do you have that you want to change in 2021? Um, Well, I don't know, like, because the thing is, I feel like I have several bad habits, but I don't know. I feel like I've somewhat gotten rid of like a few of them, I guess. I mean, but I also have this bad habit of sometimes when I'm like really excited about something, I tend to want to grab a hold of like a remote control or something, and I like to hold it and like hold it tight and while I'm watching something, like I'm really excited. It's almost like a tick or something, like or whatever it's called. It's not to mention I have like Asperger's syndrome, so in a way I kind of like am on the spectrum of autism. So I don't know, that could be some one of the side effects I have of that. That's actually been one thing I've always done all my life. This is something that's carried me that I've had since I was like a kid, of like holding something and like kind of shaking it while I'm watching something. Like, oh no, it's like, see, that's another bad habit. I feel like I want to change because I look like I look so weird doing that. Even just look at myself in the camera right now doing that, like, what the hell? But I mean, it's usually something I do when I'm alone or I think I'm alone, like by myself. But because I usually am doing that when I'm like watching a music video or something I'm like really passionate about or really into, really excited about. Yeah, I was said I've been thinking about mine, and I want to write them down and make a plan on how to change them and get over them eventually. Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good idea. Same with me. Like I really wish I could change. Yeah, or I said that's just a little thing. Yeah, which me it is a little thing. See, it really is a little thing. It's probably just something I shouldn't have to change, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it. I don't know because I mean, since I usually do it by myself, I feel like it's not affecting like anybody else around me. But the fact that still do it, I don't know. I don't know. I because I don't know. I mean, I've been made fun of for it before, or at least teased about it, even by my sisters. I mean, where it's been years since they teased me about it, but I don't know. It's just the fact that I still do that in 2020, and it seems to be something I've never really gotten over, I guess. So I don't know if that's something I'll ever like actually change because it's something that I don't know. I feel like it. I feel like in a way it keeps me like focused and calm or something, if that makes sense. But like other bad habits that I have, but sometimes I have this bad habit of asking stupid questions, which I think is weird. Like, how can that be a bad habit? The reason why is because every time I see my sister, when she picks me up, for some reason, I to make small talk, I guess, to, to make a conversation or something. Sometimes I'll ask my sister, like, "Oh, how's her dog Sam doing?" or "How's Shiloh doing?" And then my sister will be like, uh, "The fine." Like, because my sister even basically said to me one time, like Sam is a dog and Shiloh is a cat. If there was something wrong with them or something that I needed to know about them, that and then she would tell me. But I mean, because sometimes I would ask like that almost every week, or like, how's Shiloh doing? Like, how's Sam doing? Oh, yeah, I said, screw those people. It's like saying you're not allowed to tap your foot when you hear a good song. Yeah, well, that's basically it. That's why I said it's like a tick or something. Because I mean, do. A lot of people react to things differently. Like, or pretty much almost everybody reacts to certain things differently. Like music, for example. When you hear a good song, sometimes it's hard to not want to dance, I guess. Or well, even if you're not a dancer or anything, but you're like sitting down, sometimes it's hard to not like tap your foot or do any kind of movement, or like or even with your head, like being like, oh yeah. Like this is the good stuff right here. Yeah, it was nothing wrong in asking how the dog and cat is doing. Yeah, I know, but my sister acted like I was asking her stupid questions. So that's basically why I said that. Like, apparently asking my sister how her cat and dog are doing, or stupid questions or something, which I don't understand how they could be stupid questions. Because I don't see, believe it or not, since my sister moved out and I moved out. I mean, of the house we were living in all those years. Uh, like since we got our own places now, our own apartments, I don't see my sister's cat or dog hardly that much anymore. So if you're wondering like where's Shiloh or where's Sam, it's like I don't even see them that often anymore unless I'm with my sister and she brings me by her apartment. But and that's usually like once every couple of months or something. Like, because I mean, to be honest, I don't think I've been to my sister's apartment in like 3 or 4 months now. Actually, it seems like it was back like in September or October. So yeah, and then Coach say, agree, dance. I was like, exactly. I don't dance, but I always play air guitar on air drums. Yeah, me too. Like, yeah, baby, air drums. But yeah, I know they're not like stupid questions, but I don't know. They just feel kind of stupid, I guess. Mm, mm. But yeah, yeah, I can't think of many more bad habits that I actually have. Because usually because I mean, there was a lot of bad habits I used to have years ago. I actually managed to break eventually, which is a good thing. But those others, oh wait, that's actually another. I just thought of this bad habit. I can't believe I didn't think of this one before. I actually do have another bad habit that I do, and this is probably something my sister wants me to definitely break. Like I feel like a lot of family members do actually. I when I'm really nervous or anxious about something, I tend to chew on the collar of my shirt. Sometimes I do this, and I've ruined shirts like the collar around shirts before because of that, because of chewing on my shirt. I don't know. I don't know. That's another thing that I really want to break in 2021. Like chewing on my shirt when I'm like nervous or just anxious about something. Yeah. Trista said something. Maybe you just need to learn to enjoy the silence. Don't force conversation. Just enjoy the quiet moments when they come. Sometimes it's nice to just have moments of silence. Yeah, that's actually true. Sometimes I actually do that. Well, not only that, when I'm with my sister, she likes to play music. I mean, a lot of the time. So, I mean, it's not like complete silence, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just get. It's almost like I get this need to want to ask or want to talk or something. I don't know. But yeah. On that stream Trish did on Wednesday, she mentioned you talking about your exes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, oh my goodness. One of my brothers used to do that. Oh, about chewing on like the color of the shirt. Yeah, that's actually been something I've been doing for years. Like it's gone back so far back, and because even sometimes I'll be with my sister, And I think I've done this even when I was out with my counselor, or like, I don't know, I would be like, just, I don't know why I do that. Uh, uh, yeah, I said, you said you want to stop mentioning your exes. Yeah, that's another thing I need to kind of do better. Like, it's almost like I wish I could, like, I don't want to like forget totally like everything that I've been through, but I don't know. I feel like I need to stop like comparing everything to, oh, my ex did this or my ex did that, or oh my god, this reminds me of that. Like, and thing is, with my ex that I just had this year, 2020, like my ex boyfriend was so fucking crazy and insane, and there's things about him that like my story with my ex boyfriend goes so far, like it is so dark, like I haven't even like scratched the surface on like things I've told you guys. Like even when I asked Trish if I could join her on camera that one stream she did back in September, if I could, because I wanted to tell my story of 2020, like things I've been through lately. And I feel like I covered a lot then, but looking back and thinking back, like I don't know, I just like because my ex boyfriend, like he's like fucking psycho. I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat that anymore. Like he probably should be locked up. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like if it, well, I mean, he even made threats and things like that after I broke up with him. And I mean, even my sister was talking to me saying I do not talk about him anymore. Like on social media, don't post anything about him. Like just don't give him any like leverage or anything to hold against me. Um and I don't know. My sister basically told me that my ex boyfriend basically is he's basically a keyboard warrior. He's acting all tough and everything behind the screen, but in real life, he's probably like a scared little boy or something. Like, I mean, which I hope is true, but I would be lying if I said I had not been scared of him at one time or another. But which is crazy. And then sometimes he would come up with lies. I mean, because I'm still friends with a couple of people that are somewhat still in contact with him in a way because we're still in a group chat that he's in. But I mean, these two friends are talking about is my soul sister, who I've talked about before, because I have a soul sister that I just met earlier this year, and it actually was kind of through my ex boyfriend in a way. And I'm friends with her best friend, and I mean they are both like totally against my ex boyfriend now as well, and they'll realize just how psycho he is and how disturbed and mentally insane he is. But I mean, sometimes they would let me know that if my ex boyfriend was like saying something about me behind my back again, or this and that, and uh, like a couple months ago, he came up with some lie that he had been jumped in real life, or he had been attacked or something, and he started to blame it on me. Like, oh, I think it's my ex, my that I sent some people. Like I sent, like I had like a hitman or something to jump his ass or something. The thing is, I don't know and he was talking about how he has a concussion now, and he's in the hospital, and I think it's all for sympathy and things like that. Like his lies are so crazy. He actually reminds me of some of the Keg and Kojos that we've dealt with like a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, hey Roberto. And then Robert said, "Hi, Elsa, my sister from another mister." Tristan, tell them you don't want to know. Yeah, yeah, I think I probably like I definitely do need to like tell them that. Yeah. Elsa said, and you always say this song or that song remind you of your exes. That's going to be hard to change. Linking them to songs rather than just enjoying a song for what it is. Well, that's actually true, Elsa, which brings me to the fact of why I loved Taylor's new album lately, because there was a lot of songs on the album that had to do with like past relationships and heartbreak. And I don't know, it just reminded me of like certain situations I was in, especially recently with my ex boyfriend. I wouldn't link. I mean, maybe there was a song or two I could probably link to like my ex girlfriend that I always talked about before between 2012 and 2017. But at the same time, I would take that like I would take my ex girlfriend back in a heartbeat over my ex boyfriend because he's like fucking psycho. And yeah, I love it. As I said, my brother from another mother. But yeah, welcome, Roberto. But yeah, some people are crazy. But yeah, that's actually gonna be hard because like Taylor Swift's folklore album, for example, because of everything I was going through at that period in my life back in July when the album came out, is why a lot of the songs on that album remind me of what I was going through with my ex boyfriend because I'm like, holy shit. Like, not to mention, I was listening to this album a lot back then when I was going through a lot of the stuff I was going through, and so that's why I'm like, I don't know. Now I feel like it's gonna be hard to. I feel like the album Folklore is basically gonna. It's like a time capsule for the summer of 2020. Oh, that's basically how I feel. I feel like Folklore is like a time capsule in my life now for that period in my life. This like August 2020, pretty much. Yeah, I said you have to let that go. Yeah, I also said you take her back knowing what she did to you in your relationship. Well, that's the thing. I actually realized because of the toxic relationship I was in recently that the things that I had problems with in my past relationship with my ex girlfriend, I realized my own faults, I guess, because I realized maybe I was somewhat toxic to her, even though I thought she was like felt like she was toxic to me. But it's only because I felt like her attitude towards me changed like the last year of our relationship. But I don't know, in some strange way, I feel like maybe I pushed her away slowly or something. I mean, it's hard to explain, and I don't know. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but even I would admit that I was wrong. I mean, I was wrong to have reacted to certain things that my ex did to me. Like, so in a way, I felt as bad as it sounds, I felt like I was somewhat like it's like I was unintentionally controlling her or trying to control her I really wasn't. I was just wanting to make sure she was mine and like that she wasn't gonna be I don't know like getting with someone else or something. It's almost like I worried too much about losing her to somebody else that I didn't really enjoy the relationship as it was happening or enjoy the good times that I had with her as much as I probably could have, if that makes sense. Wait, I love how Trish said, then don't listen to the album. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be hard because I mean it's a Taylor album. I'm not gonna like stop listening to an album just because it reminds me of someone like. I mean, so Robert said, I still can't get over last night's stream and how crazy Bill was acting. Oh yeah, yeah. I still can't either, which is crazy because there was a stream I think Trish did a couple weeks ago that well, no, I think it was longer than a couple weeks ago. It was more like a few weeks ago now, or a month ago. That I thought I was acting weird. as we were wrapping up the stream, as we were getting ready to wrap up the stream, or I think I was saying my sign out. I was doing my sign out and everything, and in the process, when I said, "Oh, it's been your favorite chipmunk boy Alvin here," and don't forget to stay giggity, everybody, and then I said something like, "I'm horny." I literally said that out loud, and then Robert gave me this look, like what? Like, thing is, what not many people know is I was high that night. I'm not even joking. I was on some. See, I don't do drugs, and I know what you're thinking, so please don't judge me. It's just I had been dealing with like a toothache fairly recently, especially back in November. Or I mean, it's been like coming and going for like last year or so. But it got so bad that my sister basically suggested I take an edible, which actually has like weed in it. And I took it to like calm me down, and it actually does. It kind of helps with pain. And then I was on a live stream with you guys and Trish, and so I was like acting all goofy and stuff. I was talking more frequently than I usually do, which is crazy to say when I already talk a lot as it is. But yeah, I said you should really try to change that. I've been talking about them all the time. It's not good for you. Yeah, that's true. So I mean, I really am hoping to change that in 2021. Let the yeah. I said, oh, Trist, there's just going to be another album. Well, that's the thing, like, because I listen to a lot of music. Like this thing, I always when I listen to music, I always pinpoint music to a certain person in my life, like an ex or something. And the thing is, if I was to cut out, like, stop listening to all the songs that remind me of a past relationship that I've actually been in personally, I actually wouldn't have anything else to listen to. Believe it or not, I mean, besides things I've never listened to before, and I already listen to a lot of music as it is, and just saying like I can't listen to that song ever again or something, because I listen to a lot of music, and like I have like a huge playlist even on my channel that of songs that remind me of like past relationships and basically getting over a toxic person in my life. And I have like over like 200 or 300 songs on that playlist. So I mean, so that shows you just how, like, when I said that music is my drug, I mean, I really meant that. Yeah, or else if you feel you treated her wrong too, then maybe just apologize to her and move on from that guilt. Yeah, I mean that's true. I've actually thought about that, and I don't know. I feel like there will come a time I may like say I don't want to come off as a stalker though, but I don't know. I always felt like if me and my ex kind of crossed paths again or something, I would definitely apologize to her. But I don't want to just like show up in her DMs or something, or find her on Twitter or Facebook when I come back or something, and just hit her up just randomly, because I don't want to be that person. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know, which I think is another thing. Another thing I have out of guilt is my ex actually tried to reach out to me back in 2018, and I wasn't having it. I mean, she came with an apology and everything, but it just, her apology didn't seem sincere. It seemed forced, and it seemed like she was only apologizing so I would get over. Like she thought I would just get over things, and that me and her could just like be friends and things like that. And I found out she only reached out to me because she was bored and she wanted someone to talk to, I guess. And I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, oh hell no, you can go find someone else to talk to, because I'm not having any of your shit. And that's basically how I it's kind of crazy because that was back in 2018, but now realizing with what I just went through in 2020, I'm like, oh, like it's almost like I saw the error of my ways in a way because I'm thinking maybe I could have loved my ex girlfriend better than I did. I mean, like I could have, I don't know, did they like reacted better to certain situations and blew my top than instead of blowing my top like I used to because I actually had done that before. Like because those times I actually did like well because most of our relationship were like through text everything. Sometimes there was like fighting and I would come off very defensive and I mean so I'd be lying if I said I never told off my ex. I mean my ex girlfriend because I mean I have. And so, oh yeah, Trish said to stop connecting every song to some toxic person you were involved with. Yeah, I feel like that's something I need to start doing for sure. I said, well, damn, disconnecting yourself is going to be one hell of a task. Yeah, that's true, Elsa. And then Robert says, hey to Trish, and then Trish says, hey to Robert. Elsa, I think you should do that. You never know, it might be very healing for you. That's actually true. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe I actually do have guilt over that relationship, and maybe that would actually help me finally be able to move on. Yeah, Elsa, and may actually. Oh yeah, that's basically what you said. Elsa, and may actually help you move on. Robert said, "Raymond, I'm gonna kick your ass." Oh, because Raymond said, "Meet me, Robert, not chicken." Oh, chicken. What the hell? Yeah, I love what Robert said. Raymond, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, I said delete that playlist, LOL. But damn. Well, damn the devil. But yeah, I just want to go into the new year 2021 with like all this positive energy, like things are gonna be better. Like I'm finally gonna make a change for myself. Like, or to be honest, my sister's the same way. My sister was actually in a toxic relationship all throughout this year as well. Well, not just one relationship. My my sister actually, like now that I really think about it, my sister had actually been in like 2 or 3 relationships this year, and it was always with someone that pretty much end up fucking her over and playing with her feelings and not really being as invested in the relationship as she was. And I don't know. And so even my sister's the same way. She was like we're gonna like start off this new year like 2021 is gonna be completely different from 2020. Like we're finally like so. I mean, both basically my sister and I are basically in the same boat. Actually, if that makes sense. So yeah, Raven said I didn't see Robert's comment. Aw, wait, really? Well, damn, I just checked YouTube, and I guess YouTube didn't show it, but it showed up on my StreamYard. So apparently, Robert did say something like, Raymond, I'm going to kick your ass. I mean, that's basically what Robert's comment said. Yeah. Christopher said, Trish, out reason why Elsa can't come on camera. She's too much of a hottie. She might melt camera. Raymond said, Alvin should be out on the hot. Christopher said, we figured out. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Robin said, now I've seen that comment, Robert. Oh. Oh, you wrote, oh, I said, stop it, Chris. I'm going to kick your ass. Just kidding. Robert said, oh, it's there, Raymundo. Don't know why you can't see it. Well, damn the devil. All these ass kicking, boy, it's gonna hot. Else I'll freeze you and then kick your ass. LOL. Oh, now everybody's fighting in the comments. Raymond and Elsa gonna fight, and they're gonna fight Roberto too. Is she gonna? Or Roberto's gonna jump in to fight. Is she gonna? That's like a wrestling match is happening in the comments right now. I'm gonna kick your ass. So funny. Wait, Elsa, I'm not fighting. I'm just playing around. Yeah, baby. Oh, I just saw Robert's comment. Damn, Elsa means business. Elsa, LOL, Robert. Like, damn. It's crazy. Yeah, don't you just love playing around, Elsa? Yeah, Raymond said, I want to play too, Elsa. Nurse. Like, hello, nurse. Happy about it? Yeah, baby. Oh, Elsa doesn't want to play. She's like, no. And Robert says, oh, you'll have a nurse when Elsa kicks your ass, LOL. Yeah, baby. Because you're going to be in the hospital. Yeah, Elsa, we're getting off topic here, LOL. And then Raymond said, I'm happy about it. Yeah, we're getting off topic. Happy about it, Elsa? Because apparently Raymond's happy about it. And Raymond went to doctor too. Because he said, doctor. Doctor. Yeah, baby. That's so good. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest, Alvin? Not exactly sure. I mean, I covered quite a bit tonight, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I just want to be able to break some of these bad habits I've had for the past several years. I mean, finally going into the new year 2021, and I just want to have good vibes and positive energy going into this new year. And 2021, let's just, oh yeah, baby. I mean, I'm just saying, like that's basically the main reason why I even have like the thing scrolling at the bottom here. See ya, won't want to be ya, 2020. Oh yeah, also, I don't see Robert's comment again. And then Ram said, neither did I. I said stupid YouTube. Yeah, so who all agrees that YouTube has Hootad? Wait a second. Well, actually, Facebook has Hootad. I'm wondering about other platforms. I mean, maybe Instagram's going to get Hootad next. Like, well, some people already think that Instagram's like already going downhill, but mostly because it's like already like owned by Facebook. So everybody's wanting to delete Facebook now. Well, at least a lot of people do. Yeah. Rose said, refresh your chat, guys. And Christopher said, Alvin, what's your thoughts on Leanne Rimes win the Masked Singer? OMG! I loved it. Oh my God. Okay. This may sound crazy, and I usually know, like, earlier on in this past season of The Masked Singer, I always was fascinated by the son because I knew whoever was behind that mask had to have been some, like, I don't know, I felt like it was a country singer. I always felt like it was someone who's like had like power vocals and stuff. And this may sound crazy, and I kid you not. I did think it was Leanne Rimes. I mean, like later on and everything, because I was like, oh yeah, that does sound like Leanne Rimes. Because I even started listening back to some of her old songs, see if I could like hear some similarities. But there was times when voice would go off in a certain direction when she would sing a song. Like, I kid you not. But there was a time I actually wondered if the son was Carrie Underwood. I'm not gonna lie, her voice sounded very Carrie-ish at times, and that's why I was wondering. I was like, oh my God, like, and I was like, if the son turned it out to be like Carrie Underwood or something, I knew for a fact I was gonna have to like immediately tell Trish, like, oh my God. Like, I'm not saying, like, I mean, maybe there's always a chance Carrie Underwood would eventually do the Masked Singer, but I mean, it turned out to be Leanne Rimes, but I mean, which is still, I mean, that's still amazing. Like, because I think this past season they actually had like two country artists on it, because I know they had Clint Black and Lisa Hartman Black. I mean, as the Snowy Owls, I think, and then Leanne Rimes was the winner. I mean, that's just really cool. So I don't know, it made me feel really nostalgic. Oh wait, I was trying to read back on the comments. Okay, Robert said Facebook got Hootad because they let the king of Hootad on there. True that. Then Raymond said, Robert, get on your bus. I'm driver. Then Trish said, make sure your chat is on live chat and not TOP chat. Yeah, baby. Then Robert said, Raymondo, if you're the driver, I'm staying the hell away from that bus. Elsa said, yeah, Roberto. Hootad needs to get fact-checked for lying. LOL. Raymond said, Robert, you know you like your bus. Elsa said, that is a runaway bus. Robert said, speaking of Carrie Underwood, did you and Trish ever watch your Christmas special I sent to y'all? Oh, actually, this may sound crazy, but because of everything else I've been focusing on like this past month, I haven't even watched that yet. Like, I mean, I definitely do need to watch that. Oh, but yeah, did you guys hear the Carrie Underwood news though? There was some breaking Carrie Underwood news this past, like, a few days ago or the other day, and I can't believe I forgot to like mention it yesterday in Robert's stream. But I was just curious if you heard about the Carrie Underwood news that Carrie kind of announced like a day or two ago. Yeah, Elsa, LOL, Raymond Speed. Oh, okay. So Trista saw it. OMG, yes, and I loved it, Robert. Loved it. Oh, yeah, then I definitely need to watch it now. Yeah, Robinson, meet me. No breaks. I still can't believe that whole meet thing. I feel like Wild Bill started a trend now. In the streams, people are just going to comment in the comments going, meet. I said, you need Sandra Bullock on that bus. Ooh, Sandra Bullock. Oh, I love Speed. I'll be honest with you, that was another one of my mom's favorite movies. And some of my favorite memories I have of my mom is when we would watch Speed together. Yeah. I also said she could be your nurse, Silverado. Ram said, must go faster. But yeah, Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Ram said, no. Just a second. I said, yes. Yeah. Robert said, hell, if she's on there, I'll take my chances. I love me some Sandra Bullock. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, even my sister and I love Sandra Bullock. Like, she's done some great movies over the years. I mean, I'm not just talking about like Speed, and I mean, not to mention she's gorgeous from head to toe, baby. Yeah, Raymond said, "Me hit bumps." Me hit bumps. Bumpty bumpty bump, bump bump. But yeah, just in case you guys didn't know. But oh yeah, Elsa, I watched the Sandra Bullock movie yesterday. Oh, which movie was it, Elsa? But yeah, I was just gonna say, just in case you guys didn't know, because I actually saw this. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. It was around Christmas, I guess. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or on Christmas, but I do remember that Carrie Underwood did a video on Twitter, and she was basically thanking her fans and wishing everybody a happy holiday this year and everything, and thanking our fans for enjoying her Christmas album as much as they have and all the positive feedback. And she felt like she was back in her environment, and made her wanted to keep making music or keeping that spirit. And Carrie actually somewhat announced that she will have a new album coming out soon, and it's a gospel album, like just in time for Easter, which I think is really cool. So I mean, we just got a Christmas album from Carrie Underwood, but now she's getting ready to release a gospel album for the first time in a few months. And she said she felt the need. I mean, she felt the reason why she wanted to do this because she felt like her fans always asked her to do an album like that, because Carrie has hinted, like she's sung about religion and religion, like basically uplifting religious stuff in the past, like as far back as her first album when she recorded that song "Inside Your Heaven." So I mean, so I don't know. I just think that's so awesome. Yeah, I said, "Why are you asleep?" And one of my faves from her. Oh, that's awesome, Elsa. Robert said, "Just keep your eyes on the road, Raymond, and don't be looking at what me and Sandra are doing." That's funny, Robert. Robert said, "Robert, next stop, Fantasyland meet." Elsa said, "Damn, Robert, I don't want to be on that bus." Yeah. Oh, Trish said, "Oh dear God, that is a must have." Yeah, Elsa, don't you mean Naked Land, I love Inside Your Heaven. Oh, me too, Robert. So yeah, I know that you would definitely be excited, Trish. like Carrie Underwood, like she's already planning her next album, and it's going to be a gospel album. And she didn't say a specific date, but she said it should be here in time for Easter. So I'm assuming around March ish, which I think would also be around her birthday. Because if I remember correctly, Carrie Underwood's birthday is actually in March. So I mean, that would be cool if she released an album like her birthday week or weekend or something. But yeah, Inside Your Heaven, I feel like that's actually one of Carrie Underwood's most underrated songs. And the reason I say underrated is because that was from like her debut album. And she's had so many big hits since that a lot of her bigger hits or hits that she's had since her debut album, I feel have overshadowed some of the songs from her first album, including Inside Your Heaven, except for two songs, Jesus Take the Wheel and Before He Cheats. Those songs will never be forgotten. Those still considered two of Carrie's biggest hits to this day. So, which is like I think it's crazy because Carrie's had so many big hits since like Jesus Take the Wheel and Before He Cheats, and yet whenever people think Carrie Underwood, it's either those two songs usually come to mind first. But I mean, besides maybe some other songs like Cowboy Casanova and Temporary Home, and of course Blown Away and Two Black Cadillacs. So, oh yeah, Coach was that Carrie Underwood's son. It's on Gift album. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I just like I love that song. I love that she had her son on one of the songs, for Little Drummer Boy. I mean, that was so cute. That was definitely a motherly son moment. I mean, for sure. That I feel like Carrie is always going to be proud of. Yeah, Ram said, I thought I would hear what that's it. LOL meet. I was said, Robert's gonna kick your ass again, Raymond. The Robert said, underrated is an understatement. Oh. Okay, so does this mean you agree, Robert, or you don't agree? Like, I mean, well, the reason why I say that is because I've talked to other Carrie Underwood before. I mean, other Carrie Underwood fans before, and I've seen comments, and I've clicked on Carrie Underwood's music videos and read through like YouTube comments and stuff. Not many people talk about Inside Your Heaven that much. It's like because some people will mention their favorite Carrie Underwood songs, but for some reason I don't see Inside Your Heaven like talked about. Which brings me to another underrated Carrie Underwood song, Ever After. The song she did for the Disney soundtrack for the movie Enchanted. That's another underrated Carrie Underwood song, in my opinion, because not many people talk about it. And it's almost like a lot of people like forgot that video existed or that song existed. Yeah, Robert said yes. The song is so great, but yet so underrated. I mean, but yeah, I honestly agree. Like it makes me think of like other underrated Carrie Underwood songs. Because I feel like Carrie Underwood, she's had such an incredible career so far. I feel like there's quite a bit of songs from her catalog that have been like overshadowed by some of like her biggest hits, and it's almost like they were left in the dark or in the dust, and like nobody really talks about the songs anymore, which I think is a real shame because some of those songs I feel was some of Carrie Underwood's best. Like in a way, I kind of feel like "Temporary Home" is starting to become an underrated Carrie Underwood song, even though that song has a video. That song actually has a music video, and it's one of Carrie Underwood's most emotional songs ever. and yet I feel like it's starting to slowly fall into the underrated category because not many people mention temporary home. I mean that much anymore. Oh, the Trish said, "Hey, Elsa, I have a message for you." And the room said, "Trish didn't say hi to me tonight." Elsa said, "What's that, Trish?" And then Robert said, "No secrets, young lady." Elsa said, "We can message each other in secret if you want to, young man." LOL. Where damn the devil Elsa was. Elsa Welsa. Crazy Kookaburra. Oh, okay. Just said, my son said to tell you to make sure you are very careful because there was a new strain of the beer bug and is in South Africa. Oh, no. Then Trish said, "Hi, Raymond." And then Robert said, "Oh, hell yeah." The country said, "I think nice Carrie Underwood does involve some her family. I think back when she did, don't forget, remember me." Oh yeah, don't forget to remember me. That's another underrated. Well, another song I would consider underrated from her first album. She left her mom, or she let her mom be in the music video. Ram said, "Now comes the killer bear." Yeah, also, really, I haven't heard, but they say there's a new one coming from the UK too. I'm not scared. I don't even think it's true. They're just trying to scare us and control us. Well, actually, that's actually kind of true, Elsa. I mean, it's hard. Like you just don't know what to believe anymore because I mean, I don't know. Everybody's like trying to scare everybody now. Like believe it or not, since this whole pandemic started, there's some people that have been using the like COVID as an excuse to do this or do that. Like, I mean, there's some people that are claiming they have COVID even if they don't. Like we were just even talking about this in Walbert's stream last night, saying like like some people like in the store or something, like because people are so scared of getting COVID now that I mean you could be in the store and like say someone like coughs or something, like everybody clears out. Like Trisha made a comment saying that's how you can get to the front of the line, like or but I mean basically like cough or something, and like the whole everybody clears out. And I mean that's actually true. I mean, even though like Trish may have been like making a joke or something, I mean there's some people that have actually been trying that. And the reason why is because my sister and I have actually witnessed it. I mean, this year we've been in stores and like if someone would cough or sneeze or something, and people would just be like, "Oh my god, we've got to get away from that person!" Like, "Oh my god, they got the virus." I mean, like like the world's like going fucking insane. Drew said, okay, he just wanted to make sure you knew. And then Raymond said, I'm scared. Hold my hand. Elsa said, okay, thanks, Trish. Sorry if I'm downplaying it. It's all about making us fearful to live our lives. And then Trish said, I agree. Yeah, well, well, at least that's how I see things. I mean, I'm not saying that, COVID isn't dangerous anymore or anything like that because, as long as it's around, I feel like it's always going to be dangerous and people are still dying from it, but it's not as dangerous. I don't want to make some like controversial comment. I was gonna say it's not as dangerous as people make it seem, but it's just I feel like some people are trying to scare other people at this point because maybe because they'll scare themselves, so they're trying to start more drama or something. I don't know. Yeah, just at this point, Elsa, it has gotten to point of ridiculousness. True. Yeah. I still can't. Like, I was even talking to a friend earlier today that 2020 seems like such a weird year. Like, did this year even really happen? Like, it almost seems like this year was a big illusion or something. Like this year doesn't even feel like a real year. Like, it feels like we're in like some alternate universe right now or something. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, I was just saying exactly, Trish. More people die from health issues related to smoking, but they're not making people quit smoking. And the worst is abortion. That is the real pandemic. Or said, "Oh woman, I got robbed. What did the person look like? He was wearing a mask." Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny, right? Just said, think about it, the mask and the 6 feet apart thing has not stopped thousands of people from dying. So what good have all the precautions been anyway? Did not save all those stuff. Well, that's true. There's actually been people I've known, like in my real life, or that I've heard from like a friend of mine, or like just people, everyday people that I've seen in my life that still end up getting infected or getting like basically tested for COVID and the results come back positive that have actually been wearing a mask the entire time. Like they wear the mask, they wear the mask everywhere they go, everything, and they still got sick. So in a way, the masks aren't really doing much. And as bad as that sounds, like they think that's controlling the pandemic, but people are still getting sick even if your mouth and nose is covered like almost at all times. Yeah, baby. uh, yeah, I love her. I also said hello, Al. Then Robert said, "Screw that. I'm gonna be able to breathe." To be honest, that's actually one of the worst things about this year, in particular, is having to go in stores with masks and stuff. And being barely able to breathe. I it takes a lot. Like when I even going to a shopping, just going to the store seems like hell on earth right now because I feel like I can't breathe with a mask on. I mean, not to mention, believe it or not what not many people know about me is I used to have asthma, where it's more like childhood asthma, and then I had work induced or work exercise induced asthma before. So I've actually had asthma before, which is another fun fact about me. If you guys didn't know, I used to have an inhaler. I mean, to breathe. I mean, when I was younger, I finally got over it. I think as I got older, but because I haven't had an inhaler in years, but yeah, I guess that's a fun fact to know about me is the fact that I used to have asthma, and my mom suffered from it, especially in her later years. Oh, okay, reading back in the comments. Okay, I was said exactly, Trish. Masks don't work. I heard that masks were only 60% effective, and a used mask that isn't washed is only 20% effective. Raymond said, "I'm gonna start not to wear underwear 2021. Good luck with that, Raymond. Giggity." And then else said, affected. Damn autocorrect. Then Robert says, speaking of masks, did you hear that the CDC said the flu isn't rapid because folks are wearing masks? But yet they say the virus is spreading because folks aren't wearing masks. How dumb do they think we are? Then Elsa said, me too, Robert. I pull that damn mask off as soon as I get out of the store. Me too. You won't believe this. Like, there's been times like I'd go in the store with a mask. I want to like get in and get out. That's why I only go into the store when I know when I can. Like, I have like a grocery list, but I don't even usually write things down. I just have it all in my head, in a way. I mean, which it's kind of a mistake in a way because sometimes there's been times I've forgotten something. I was like, oh shit, I forgot that. But most of the time I would go into the store knowing exactly what I need, what I want, and I just get in, pretty much get my shit, and basically pay for it and get out. And then as soon as I walk out the doors, I'm like, like I've seen other people do that too. Like they're just like taking this big deep breath of air. Like, Coach said that, Trish, do we have to wear a mask when we visit Naked Land? That's the other Robert. Yeah, Robert said, it's funny to see folks driving alone in their car wearing a mask. Yeah, well, to be honest, my sister thought it was weird. There's been times I wear my mask, and even when my sister would pick me up or take me to the store and stuff, I would always have my mask on. Sometimes my sister and I would ride around for a bit and, like, I don't know, do something, but we'll be just driving around talking. But my sister wouldn't have a mask on, but I would. I had my mask on. And my sister would look at me like, because this was actually during the summer. This was still when it was still hot as hell here. I mean, this was like August, September. And so it was like late summer, almost early fall, but it was still really hot. And my sister would look at me like, why do you have your mask on? I mean, like, we've been driving for a while, and I've been having my mask on for like 30 minutes, just in the car. And I was like, like, I don't know, it just. But yeah, it is funny what because I've seen folks like drive by with masks on. I mean, they just have masks right behind the wheel. Like, I don't know. It's just really crazy. Raymond said, "Meet Robert. Wear your mask on your bus or on your bus." I was like, "Hello, Robert. My father will wear his mask in the house. Then I would tell him he can take it off. Then he gets angry and tell me they said this and that on the news. He needs to stop watching fake news." Hmm. Hmm. Also, no, Chris, no clothes is the only requirement. LOL. But yeah, Elsa, happy about Naked Lamb? Let's see. No. Yeah, Elsa, I'll go into the store maskless if I could. Yeah, me too. Well, to be honest, I actually did that one time by mistake. Forgot to put my mask on, and nobody said anything to me. So I don't know. Maybe it was a time that it wasn't mandatory. But this thing, where I live, it's weird because it's like it's mandatory, but it's not. I mean, because some people, because I've seen some people in the store without masks, but most people have masks on. So I mean, but I do remember there was a time this was like a month or two ago. I had actually walked in the store without a mask and I forgot to put it on. And I was like, as I was leaving the store, I was like, oh damn, because I saw people with masks on as they were walking in the store as I was leaving. And I'm like, oh shit, I just went in Walmart without my mask. I was like, I'm a bad boy. Like, but I mean, I didn't get in trouble. Like, nobody said anything to me for it. But I mean, but yeah, I actually did forget one time. To be honest, my sister actually has before too. Except thing is, that, I mean, with her job because she works at Walmart. I mean, well, pretty much everybody that works. I mean, it actually is mandatory, like required for everybody to wear masks. So my sister literally has to wear a mask when she works. I mean, she does like the grocery store pickup uh, side of Walmart. I said, no, why do you ask me that? Oh, about the Naked Land thing? Yeah, be betting Naked Land. Carter said, I guess I would go streaking at Naked Land. Yeah, I feel like Elsa's the only one who doesn't really care about Naked Land. Hmm. Happy about it, everybody. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago. My father and I walked to the store. I didn't have my mask put over my nose, or I didn't have my mask put over my nose. My father got angry at me and said that people walked here, and I just wanted to laugh. Well, that's the thing. I've actually kind of gotten one too before for when because sometimes I would have my mask, but I have it like under my nose because it would be like this, and uh, like there's been people before be like, the mask is supposed to go over your nose. Thing is, with it being over my nose, I can't breathe. That's the problem with me. It was really, Chris. I don't see you as a streaker. Raymond is that Pasanello. Crazy. Yeah. Raymond said, I'm just been sitting here naked. OMJ. Yeah. I mine put it under my chin to I go into the store. Yeah. I happy about it, Raymond? Yeah. Tristan, Alvin, are your neighbors fighting? Yeah, I don't know if you could hear it, but I don't know. I hear people like my whole apartment was actually like shaking. Like I don't know. It's like freaking me out. I'll be honest with you. There was another thing I wanted to kind of like talk about because the other night I felt like I almost called the cops on my neighbors or something because this was like 1:30 in the morning and they were like loud as hell. There was this one woman. She was yelling at everybody, and I don't know what happened or who she was talking to, who she was screaming at, but I heard some of the things she was saying, and I got scared because apparently someone had took something from her apartment. I don't know what happened, but she was like, "Whoever done it, come out! I'm gonna blow up this whole place. I'm gonna set up this whole apartment complex on fire." Like she was saying things like that, and I was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" I was like, "I'm gonna." I came close to calling the cops, but I think like things calmed down. But I was like, I almost had like a serious panic attack, like the other night. So, oh yeah, this is my other channel. I haven't made it like I don't know if I made anybody um like moderators on this channel yet. I demand my mod reds, damn it. Hmm. Hmm. Well, damn the devil. Yeah, I still can't believe my neighbors like fighting. Like, or at least that's what it sounded like. I don't know. I think maybe things calm down. Hopefully, I'm hoping things calm down. Man, mm. Yeah, that's when you should blast your music loud so you don't hear them fighting. Yeah, yeah, that's probably what I'm probably gonna like. I don't know, like do next. Like, well, to be honest, I told my sister about it before. My sister said that if my neighbors are keeping me up every night to that, I need to call the cops or complain to the office or something. Like, I mean, when they're open. But because she was like, I don't need to like take that, and I mean, if they're being disruptive, and because my sister even said that she don't think she could stay in my apartment complex, or at least where I live, because of how loud my neighbors are, and she works. Like, I mean, she has to get up like or really early in the morning, like 6 in the morning every day. Yeah, I said, "Yay, I'm blue, da, dee, blah, da, da." I mean, I love how you said that. I remember that song. That's funny. Drown them out with the music, Alvin. Yeah, I said, yes, do that. They may just realize how loud they are and actually shut up. Hopefully. Hmm. But yeah, even Raymond said, Alvin, I want a hammer. Well, damn the devil. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be making this my, I guess, main streaming channel from now on. Well, I may eventually return to my other YouTube channel eventually for live streams, but I feel like I'm gonna be doing it on this one at least for a while. But yeah, like I don't know how much like my camera, or my camera and microphone's like picking up right now. But if you can hear my neighbors, like I mean, there's like stomping, like I mean, and I thought it was crazy whenever we hear something that's going on like where Trish is. I mean, because even Trish has seemed distracted before at her apartment complex, like where she's at her apartment. She's like, oh, "What's going on over there?" And but I don't know. It's just here you hear my neighbors like fighting, which actually makes it hard. Believe it or not, I've actually done podcasts, episode of my podcast when I hear my neighbors fighting in the background. I'm like, oh my god, like my audio just picked up like some of that, and I didn't know. I didn't know if you guys would would hear any of the background noise, but yeah, Robert said, I hear the beating sounds like they were beating on the wall. That's basically what it kind of sounds like here out in the, but I feel like it's more loudly and more, like, more clearer. I mean, being here in person, like, just here, and sometimes you can hear some of the talking as well. Like, yeah. There's a, Trisha, I got to crash. I got to get up extremely early. Oh, okay. Good night, Trish. Hope you enjoyed I mean, my stream. I'll probably be wrapping up here soon anyway, because I actually need to get something to eat soon. Mm. And Elsa said, I hear nothing. And then Trish said, no, not this time, Elsa. Oh, or because Elsa asked, okay, night Trish, do you have to go to the doctor? That's like the only reason you ever get up, Bali. Yeah, got to make a very important call. And they said to call as soon as they open. Hmm. Crazy people. Hmm. Oh yeah. Thank you, Trissa, that you loved my stream tonight. And I don't know if you watched it yet, but I hope you enjoyed that part 4 of that Britney documentary. And I can't wait for part 5. But like that's what I was saying earlier on in the stream, that I feel like part 5 is definitely, because you've been curious about them covering what's going on currently, and that should possibly be definitely in the next part. I mean, because or at least getting closer to it because I kind of loved. See, I usually don't like cliffhangers, but I like the cliffhanger they did for this most recent episode, part 4, because the last few minutes, I'm not gonna lie, the last few minutes of the part 4 of this Britney documentary, this free Britney documentary, was fantastic with like the editing, how they it almost it got you intrigued, like you're watching like a horror film in a way or a horror documentary, which is kind of ironic in the sense that Britney's life has basically been a horror movie or a horror story for the last like 12 years or so. Yeah. Elsa said, "Damn, I need to go to the bathroom." Not that y'all need to know that, but there it is. Raymond said, "Good night, all." Oh, good night, Ramond. Elsa said, "Night, Raymond. Park that bus and go to sleep." LOL. And then Raymond said, "LOL." But yeah, this has been a really awesome stream. Like I feel like I'm somewhat back in my I don't know habitat or environment, whatever you like to call it. Because I usually like to talk about stuff. It's just I don't know. It's just after everything I've done, I had to deal with this past year. Like I'm just trying to like move past it, and I don't know. It's like I'm wanting to become a brand new me in a way, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's funny. Also, park that bus and go to sleep. Oh yeah, thank you, Raymond. But yeah, this has been fun. I think I'm getting ready to wrap it up here. Because, like I said, when I stream, I don't. I feel like I'm not gonna be that type of person that streams for like 5, 6 hours. Like, I know that sometimes Wild Bill does, that Wild Bill has, but I would try to at least stream for an hour or two at most, maybe a little over 2 hours, like it's been tonight. But I don't feel like being like I don't know doing like long ass streams. It's probably going to be around the same length that Trish usually streams at, unless we get carried away in conversation like we did kind of tonight. And we start talking like for like 2 hours. Yeah, Robert said, "Damn, you ending the stream too, my boy." Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, Robert. Yeah, I really need to like eat something, and I don't know. I probably will be going to bed soon as well. I'm like tired as hell. Raymond said, "Elsa, I got something that I would like to park. All right." Yeah, baby. Elsa, night, everyone. See you tomorrow, maybe. Oh yeah, Elsa was gonna ask, are you gonna be there tomorrow night? Trish's stream. Oh yeah, because Trish is streaming tomorrow night. Because it's Monday. Which I hope to be able to be there tomorrow night as well. I'll be seeing my sister tomorrow. I just don't know what time I'll be getting back home. So, the cry face, the cry baby faces. Well, yeah, this has been fun, Roberto. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. And hope you enjoyed our conversation night, everybody. And I guess thank you, Trish and Elsa, for the advice you gave me about like I guess how to move past some like bad habits of mine, I guess, that I've suffered with or dealt with for years. Oh, so sorry, Raymond. Or no parking space available over here. Hope you find a space somewhere else, like naked land. I don't know. Because at night all stay country we rocks who tad socks. The Raymond said, meet me. I said, that's right, Chris. Night. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. It's been your favorite chipmunk boy, Alvin here. And don't forget to stay giggity, everybody. And remember, Taylor rocks, man. Yeah, baby. And that's gonna do it for me for now. This chipmunk is monking out. And hello, nurse. Good night, everybody. Oh, Robert just had to ruin my night. I still cannot remember what he said, but yeah. Good night, everybody. And that's not right. So how dare you? I still cannot. But yeah, good night, everybody. For real this time, I was trying to end the broadcast and I was taking a sweet little time. And there goes Country Fan. But yeah, good night, everybody. I feel like I've said it so many